Okay, so we're going to go over square roots today. So, all right. So here's another example. This, do you notice how I have this plus or minus here? Because remember, I said that -5 times -5 can be 25, right? And -2 times -2 can also be 4. So my answer is going to be a plus or minus answer. The square root of 25 is 5, but it's also -5. The square root of 4 is 2, but it's also -2. So my answers are going to be plus or minus. Understand? Does that make sense to you? Huh? Okay, where are you confused so I can explain it, Andrew? What's -5 times -5? Is it -25 or is it positive 25? It's positive 25, right? So what is this number here? It's positive 25, right? So because it's positive 25, my answer could be 5, because 5 times 5 is positive 25, or -5, because -5 times -5 is also 25. That's why I have a negative or positive here. It's plus or minus. Same thing for 4. Okay? So you have to understand that when it just says square root of something, you could also, a perfect square can also have a negative answer. The inside could also be negative. Okay? Your answer is going to be negative only when that minus sign is right outside that sign. If that minus sign is outside your radical or the square root, then your answer will always be negative. Without it, you can have a negative or a positive answer. Does that make sense? Yes? No? Last example. Actually, no, we're not even going to do this example. Okay, so now I'm going to pass out the homework. Yes. This one? And you know what? Maybe we will do E. One more. We're going to do one more example. Okay, let's look at this. There is a decimal there. Okay, sorry, instead of. Here's a tip for you. Count the number of decimals and then divide by 2 to find out where your number is going to be in front of the place. So make sure you write this tip down. Write this example and copy the tip. So I know 49 is a perfect square. What is that square going to be? What times what equals 49? Guys, what is the square root of 49? 7, right? You should know because you wrote it down on your sheet, on your note card. So if the square root of 49, what's out here? What's this thing? What's in front of it? So my answer is going to be a negative, right? Because I got to multiply it by -1. So it's going to be -7. But there's a decimal. So if I take the number of places, which is 2, and divide it by 2, my answer to determine where in front to place a decimal, I'm going to place it right in front of the first digit, right? So it's going to equal negative 0.7 times 0.7. So I'm going to pull one of these out, multiply it by 1, and my answer is going to be negative 0.7. Okay, so instead of my decimal being here, I'm going to move it 1 over for my answer. Got it? Okay, copy this down. This is it. This is as far as I'm going today.